You know, I wasn't always a professor at Duke Law School. I used to be somebody. I used to be a contender. Why, I was rising through the ranks of the Manhattan District Attorney's Office like a younger, better-looking Rudy Giuliani strapped to a rocket. Except, well, I'm not racist, and of course there's no video of me being motorboated by Donald Trump. Well, but I digress. Yes, I was going somewhere big, and I was getting there fast. And then, well, it all changed when I was assigned to my first case. Yes, I remember it well.
Hey, Berger, your lead on the Burns case. ADA Rivera just left for maternity leave. Arguments in 2 days. Any questions?
No, I mean, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, whatever. Hope you're ready.
I'm ready. The Burns case? Slam dunk. And it should have been a slam dunk, too. Liquor store robbery. Broad daylight. Burns panicked. Left the gun behind, covered in his own fingerprints. The liquor store cashier? Yeah, the liquor store cashier. He went to police HQ and made an electronic sketch that was said to look just like Burns, right down to the lightning bolt scar below his left eye. And best of all, we had an eyewitness who was said to be able to put the finger on Burns so hard it was sure to leave a bruise. I was feeling like the world was mine. But I should have seen the warning signs at the first witness conference. Hi there. You must be Mr. Philip Thornhill. Can I call you Phil?
No. Call me Crazy Arms. All my friends.
Crazy Arms? Why do your friends call you Crazy Arms?
Why does your wife call you a fat, stupid dumbass? Some things just seem to stick, don't they?
Well, he had me there. Still, there was something about this Crazy Arms fellow that seemed, what's the word, crazy. But his testimony was supposed to be rock solid, so I pressed on with the interview.
So, Mr. Crazy Arms, what exactly did you see on the day of the 15th?
So I see Burnsy.
Burns.
Burns, yeah. Whatever, Vince. As I was saying, I was down at that liquor store on 9th Street. You know, 9th Street Liquors. And I'm perusing, looking around. Before I can flip a quarter and make 50, I see Burnsy walk up to the cashier, all jittery-like. And before I know it, he pulls out a heater, points it right at the cashier. Says, "Give me your life, or give me your money. And I ain't too interested in your life, so give me all your money."
And then what?
And then what? Burnsy hears sirens, grabs a pack of gum, issue a Mad magazine, and hightails it out of there like they're ants in his loafers.
And you got a good look at his face. You're sure it's Burns.
Listen, Fats. You know anyone else with a lightning bolt scar right underneath their eye?
Well, his story checked out. Seems like Crazy Arms was going to be my key witness.
Your Honor, at this time I'd like to call my first witness to the stand, Officer Mitch Fleury. So, Officer Fleury, can you tell the ladies and gentlefolk of the jury about your work as head of the Electronic Sketch Division?
You mean the E-Sketches, the E-Sketch Division?
Yes, exactly.
Well, it's the highest-tech method of perpetrator identification the department has currently. We poured countless man-hours into it, and I'd say the results speak for themselves.
Excellent. And do you have an e-sketch of the defendant, Mr. Burns, here with you today?
Yes, sir. On the afternoon of the 15th, the liquor store cashier came into HQ, described Burns right down to his lightning bolt scar, and I compiled the e-sketch to match. It was a lot of hard work. I'm the only one who can do it, and it looks just like him.
Your Honor, at this time I'd like to admit that e-sketch into evidence as Exhibit A.
I left it in my backpack. Can I go get it?
Yes, but make it quick, officer. The jury is waiting. Is that e-sketch an etch-a-sketch?
Yeah, well, actually, it's an E-sketch for short. It's a little bit blurry because you can still see the Buzz Lightyear drew beforehand underneath, but other than that, it's pretty great.
I am not pleased, Mr. Berger.
Not the way I pictured my first court argument. It could have gone better, but I still had the gun covered in Burns's fingerprints, and I had my ace in the hole, Mr. Philip Crazy Arms Thornhill.
Proceed with your case, Mr. Berger.
Officer Fleury, in addition to running the Etch-a-Sketch division, you're also in charge of investigations, is that correct?
Yes, sir, I do it all. We run a tight ship in the 57th.
And did you find anything of note at the crime scene?
Yes, sir, a .45 revolver covered in Burns' fingerprints.
Your Honor, if it should please.
The court would be very pleased. Let's hurry it along, counsel. The Xanax is kicking in.
At this time, I would like to admit that gun into evidence as Exhibit B.
Objection, Your Honor. Attorney Berger's fly's unzipped.
What? Is this a joke?
Afraid not, Berger. Fly's unzipped.
Counsel, approach the bench. Berger, Fries, arguments now. You're wasting Mitch Fleury's time.
Your Honor, Attorney Fries is making a mockery of this courtroom. This gun is vital evidence, highly probative to the matter at hand.
I'm a mockery. He's the one who can't zip his pants.
Your Honor, it's outrageous that you're even listening to this right
Hold
now.
on, Berger. Fries, tell me more.
Judge Wendy McDonald King, his fly's unzipped. Just look. Ha ha! Gotcha.
It's true, Mr. Berger. He did get you. Objection sustained.
I was starting to think that the judge wasn't the brightest bulb on the ceiling, and Fries was a salty bastard. This case was getting deep fried, and I was about to get burned. Yes, it was time to call Crazy Arms. His testimony alone would be enough to give Burns the 3rd degree. Yeah, it would. Your Honor, at this time I would like to call Mr. Philip Thornhill to the stand. So, Mr. Thornhill.
Name's Crazy Arms. We talked about this.
Right,
Come
right.
on, fans.
My apologies. So, Mr. Crazy Arms, can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury what you saw on the day of the 15th?
Sure. I saw Burnsy down at 9th Street Liquors. He held a gun up to a cashier and demanded all the money.
Oh my. And do you see that man, the defendant, Mr. Burns, in the courtroom here today?
I sure do, boss.
Would you identify him, please?
He's right there.
Let the record reflect that he has identified the defendant, Mr. Burns, as a perpetrator of this heinous crime.
Your Honor, let the record show that he's actually pointing to juror number 4. To you, Judge Wendy McDonald King. To the bailiff. To juror number 7. To me. Juror number 4 again.
I ain't going back to the joint!
Your Honor, I move for an immediate dismissal.
Granted. Berger, if I ever see you in this courtroom again, you're toast.
So that just goes to show you, class, the best laid plans of mice and men. Sometimes, no matter how much you prepare, there's nothing you can do to change things.
Professor Berger, why didn't you just call the liquor store cashier as a witness?
Oh, gosh, fuck, damn it, shit.